always forget to hit record. God damn it.
Recording in progress.
No, I don't want to record.
Got it.
Well,
I think there's a recording in progress.
there's a recording in progress, but it is in
Recording stopped.
Cool.
Recording in
What the
progress.
fuck, dude?
Cool.
Did I take it live? Oh, I did. We were live. Okay.
Okay, we'll do it live.
We are doing it live right now. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Camp Slash Horrorcast. Gotta keep that. I know, it's so hungover. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Camp Slash Horrorcast, where we talk horror movies from the past every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time. I am your head camp counselor, Duck. I am with other head camp counselors. We have Jay. Don't tell me you're bringing it into deep sleep with you. McClintock. Jay, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing just fine.
Excellent, excellent. Next we have David. The corpses have disappeared, leaving everything, even their underwear, behind Jessup. David, how are you today, sir? Yeah, I found it too. And finally, we got Javi. Definitely not an alien ripoff. Byrez. Javi, how are you doing, sir?
I'm pretty fucking good.
Yes. Well, hopefully you will bring that through the cast because we watched Lily Cat. It was released September 1st, 1987 with a runtime of 67 minutes. Thank God. All right. Synopsis. The crew of an interplanetary starship fights for survival after an alien force takes control of their craft. Sweet, easy, to the point. No trailer. Couldn't find one for this. Lily
What?
Cat.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no trailer. This is a cult movie. It is well liked within the anime community. That's what I gathered from it. Everyone seems to online really enjoy it. Whether or not we enjoyed it, we can get into. Javi, I'm guessing you're the only one with history for this movie. What is your history?
This movie came out in 1987. This movie is as old as me, and I'm old. I didn't see this movie for the first time until 2013. And I was just looking for anime movies that weren't like Ghibli or Akira. So I saw Lily Cat, and I was like, holy fuck, it's like Alien and The Thing. And then, like, I could actually, like...
It's 100% what it is.
And it was very Among Us as well, a little bit. It was like, who the fuck are the forgers? Like, there was like a whodunit in there, and like, fucking, it was just fucking crazy. Granted...
Move your microphone down. It's scratching against your beard. Thank you, sir.
Or move your beard up.
Yes,
your
that would work too. All right, go ahead.
And it just like I had a lot of movie tropes that I recognized instantly, and I really liked that.
100%. Yeah, this is a total ripoff of a bunch of stuff.
Is it a ripoff, or can we just call it a fucking homage?
You can call it what you want.
When you literally take scenes that and like just the. I mean, there's one shot that is exactly from Alien when the Nostromo is landing on the planet and it's like rotating like this. I mean, I thought it was cool kind of to see Alien as a cartoon, that was kind of neat, but that wore off really fast.
You almost get like I gotta be honest, like you almost like this movie makes you like kind of pissed off that they didn't make an Alien cartoon.
Dude, I was like, listen, if you're gonna go this far and do the sets and the ship and everything like Alien, then fucking just put Alien in it.
Yeah, like
Alien
dude,
anime.
You got all the tools.
Yeah,
you're not gonna have to change much.
No, everything's there. I mean, it's almost the set design is exactly like Alien, which I enjoyed. But then they went this weird path. And dude, I laughed out loud when he fucking said, "Well, the cat's a robot." I was like, "God damn it!" Fucking dumb. So fucking dumb. And it wasn't laughing like, "Ha, that's a funny bit." It was laughing like, "You fucking kidding me?" Like it was that kind of laugh.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I don't know, man. I love the animation. I thought the backgrounds were gorgeous. The set design is Alien, like you said. It is 100% Alien, but it's one of those things where the animation was great. The character design was absolutely top notch. Once again, I love when anime. I forget that I'm watching anime, and everything was over characterized. The characters were ugly looking. I thought that was kind of cool too.
That's just how it was back in the day with anime.
Yeah, dude, it was pretty cool. Other
That
than that,
spaceship was badass.
yeah,
The
the
spaceship was
spaceship,
really cool.
like if you think this is 87, like what they were able to do, that's groundbreaking animation for like the spaceship and stuff like that. And I like that one really cool scene where the like skipper or the second in command, she goes around the corner and it actually moves with, it's like rotoscoped, so it moves up into the hole. I thought that was like really cool. Um, but I had major issues with this movie. The main one being the Lily Cat itself was very confusing.
Very
So
confusing.
you had the regular cat, then you had the parasite or bacteria or whatever emulating the cat, and then you had a robotic cat on top of that. So there were three cats, or there were two, or what the fuck was going on half the
Yeah,
time?
well, just I mean, everything about like the whole bacteria species monster thing was so fucking confusing. And it's a shame because the monsters, when they finally started showing up, are pretty
They're
sweet.
fucking cool. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool, but man, it is a confusing fuckstorm. And also it was really weird too. There was so much dialogue that had no purpose to it.
Mhm.
The guy rambles on about going in space and, you know, sleeping and coming back, you know, older for like 20 minutes. He's just rambling about this that adds nothing to the story.
That was the
And
only
all,
part I really liked, was the
well,
concept of aging past those that you love. I
That was
love
just
that.
his. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. That was just the captain's way of like saying there's no point in like finding out who the frauds are, because what are they gonna do? It's 40 years, or it's 40 years ago down there.
That's
20 years ago, and
well,
Oh,
whatnot.
40 by the time they get back with the going back into hypersleep for
40
the
years
trip.
and 2 months.
Yeah.
and you that guy could have said it just like Javi did, and it would have been fine.
That was the only thing I liked. I
But
actually
he
flipped
just,
that because I liked that part. What I didn't like was the subplot of there being two people on this ship that didn't need to be there. It was fucking stupid. I was like, this makes no sense. Why do we have like this main bacteria thing and then we have this murder mystery whatever that's figure this out? And I get it, but they didn't coalesce. They didn't come together in a way that was very fulfilling. At the end of the day, I was just like, okay, well that subplot's done. There were two imposters on the ship. Who gives a shit? And now we got this bacteria. The bacteria stuff I was fine with because that's space horror I'm used to, and that's what I was expecting to see, you know. And all I kept thinking was, you guys ever see that Sea Lab 2021 episode where the alien monsters on the Sea Lab and they're always talking about the blood sucking alien? That shit cracked me up. That's all I could think about the whole time. But other than that, like the animation was cool, but there's nothing going on, you know. It's a shit ton of dialogue for no payoff. Like, what is going on? And there's little character moments, and people get taken out so fucking easily. There's like 20 characters, and then by 23 minutes in, there's four characters left. I was just like, holy shit, what a waste of interesting character design. Like,
and that's
so
what I don't understand is like you're ripping off Alien. Just go all out. Just have 6 characters.
yeah.
Just have a simple alien creature, you know, just make it as basic as possible. Instead, they just threw all this shit on there, and it was just like, oh the fuck. And by the time it ends, and that guy does that weird speech at the end where he was talking about being a butterfly. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Where did that come from?
I guess.
And I like how lazy the design got, where they were just like, fuck it, literally put the space shuttle in there. We don't have time to come up with something cool. Just fuck it. The space shuttle's in. It's like in the year 4000. Look at this kick-ass design of this spaceship. And the escape shuttle is literally the fucking space shuttle
Yeah,
from
it's just,
1987.
it's Apollo 17
Yeah.
or whatever.
It's the
And-
Challenger, but it doesn't blow up.
And then what about that Napoleon Dynamite delivery of telling them that they should all kill themselves?
That was
Like-
fucking weird.
Like, I think maybe we should all taste a shotgun. What do
Yeah.
y'all think?
I was kind
That
of
was
shocked that they
out
showed
of
him put it
left
under his
field.
chin. I was like, holy shit, they're gonna do it. All right, something's happening in this fucking movie. Right on. It's pretty cool right now. Javi, you got to defend this. You said you were bringing the
All right.
pain. All right, defend
First of all,
it.
I'm not bringing the pain. I told you I'm hungover. But I'm just saying, you can't. It's a fucking horror movie. You can't expect a great
It's a
dialogue.
sci-fi movie at best, dude. It is not a horror movie.
So
Go
then
ahead.
you don't consider? Do you consider alien horror?
Sci-fi horror. We've always said that.
It's a
Why
hybrid.
doesn't this fall into the hybrid category?
This is more
No,
sci-fi. I don't.
No, this is sci-fi anime bad horror. That's the type.
Continue defending though. Continue defending.
First of all, it's just a good homage movie because it does pay homage to The Thing, and I like that fact. And I will give you the fucking like whole the thing at the imposter storyline. It's a bad mislead. It's like it's trying to like get you to focus on this, but we all know it's like what the fuck's up with this cat? Because like, and that's even when I first watched it, like, okay, this cat is obviously important to the story. But I did like the animation at the time when I first saw it. And I can't imagine for 87, that probably was cutting edge. And then the kid just came in and just went scorched earth on all the movies around that time. It was like, this is how you do it. But this is just a campy movie, and I fucking love it. This, how you view like other movies that we don't like, this is important to me. I love this movie.
Yeah, it's definitely not an homage movie. It's a ripoff.
No. It's an homage movie.
Secondly,
because every other horror movie is a ripoff. Then, if you want to go down that route.
Well, listen, I was corrected, and rightfully so, by Jay when I was bashing on what the fuck was that movie? I fucking hate Event Horizon. Calling it an alien ripoff movie, and that pays homage. But when you actually take the set pieces and the set design from another movie, that's not paying homage. That's just ripping off. When you do the exact footage, when you take the exact footage of Alien and just animate it, that's just ripping off. That's not homage. Homage would be like Event Horizon, where you have things that are from other movies that, oh, that's kind of like The Shining, or that's kind of like the Alien, or that's kind of like this and that. But when you actually do it, and like the animation of the head splitting apart, that's the thing.
It's
the thing. It's the thing.
It's the thing.
But again, I like the idea of watching an Alien or Thing movie as anime. But if you're gonna do it, just fucking do it. Do it as Alien. Do it as The Thing, but in anime style.
That would be sweet. I think that the alien stuff, though, the bacteria or whatever you want to call it, it's badass. Like that's why you watch this movie, for those scenes, and they pay off.
There's so few, man. There's so few.
That's
Very few and very short. But like there is that one really sweet scene where the woman shows up in the corridor all wavy, and then just all kinds of crazy anime shit happens, and I was like, that was badass. Like that's nightmare fuel right there. That's some cool stuff going on. So I clipped the fuck out of that, and that's the only clip we're watching because fuck this movie. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Jay, what did you think? Did you enjoy this at all, or were you just kind of like sitting back going, what the fuck?
Full disclosure.
You didn't watch it.
Yes and no.
Oh.
Full disclosure, I might have taken like a 25-minute nap in the middle of this.
But guess what? You didn't miss anything. All you missed was some guy opining about, when I first went on space travel, when I came back, my son was older than I was, and he's saying it like he's shocked. It's like, you fucking knew you would be out here for 40 years. I couldn't believe I came back and my son was older than me, even though I knew. And then the second time I went, he was dead when I came back. And the third time, it's like, oh my fucking God.
You knew it was going to happen. It's like the guy from Florida, the stereotypical American or whatever this character is. He says about his 10 dogs. I'm like, bitch, you ain't never seen those dogs again. A dog's lifespan is 15 years. Why are you saying about your dogs that you're super proud of or you love or whatever? Because you ain't never seen them again. This is bullshit.
And that's what's so weird is that whole thing right there. It seems so unnecessary, the amount of time they spent on it, because all they would have needed was one line to say, well, what's the point in finding out who did this when we come back? It's gonna be pointless.
What was the point of the entire subplot of it? That's why
there was no point.
It was just meant to misdirect you.
From what?
The main storyline of the bacteria that's about to go fucking wreak havoc on the crew.
I thought the main story was the fucking robot cat. I'm confused.
Robot cat.
Isn't it called Lily Cat?
Yeah.
It is called Lily Cat.
But Lily Cat is also a bad name. That's a bad name for this movie.
A story is definitely bacteria. B story is
the cat.
2 stowaways. C story is the cat. Because that
no,
cat.
The 2 stowaways got to be the 2 stowaways are like, hey, look over here. While we attempt to pick your pockets.
You might as well have just called this movie 2 Stowaways.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have gotten behind this movie if it was strictly a straightforward bacteria infects them, turns them into aliens, knocks them off
And
one after
more
another.
cool anime weirdness.
Yeah, more
with that.
anime
Yeah.
weirdness. And then I wouldn't even mind it the whole, I love the paranoia of the thing and not knowing who's infected, what's infected. But then all this other stuff they threw in there, and the calling it Lily Cat, so fucking dumb.
The D storyline was that my nap was pretty good.
Yeah,
And
but you
I'll
slept
tell
through
you-
half the movie.
And when I woke up, I felt pretty relieved.
I would love for you to get on Wikipedia and put that into the line so you add your own information. I watched this movie and I took a really good 25-minute nap.
but I still feel satiated from what I saw. Like I was like, okay, we did good.
Yeah.
I woke up to Suicide Speech.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, what?
what happened here?
Oh, wow. You know, like when you dream, and if you dream with like the TV on, like the dialogue will find its way into your dream.
Mhm.
I felt like my dream had a door guy that was like, nope,
No,
you gotta wait right here.
pass.
I also want to give credit for your name, Jay McGitcho Cat. That's pretty fun. Javi, defend it more. What else do you got going on? Because I just want to tear this movie apart. And I
Just go ahead. Just go
it's
ahead.
shit. It's too long for 107 minutes.
You make it. That's an hour and 7 minutes. That's not that long.
It's boring. I
really
struggled
boring.
to get through it. It's not as bad as Spawn of the Slithis. I'll give you that.
No.
Take that,
The
Bobby.
bar set low.
Yeah. So it is better than that. And probably Thanksgiving, because you guys seem to hate that. You probably preferred that over this, I guess. But nothing happens, man. It's
Out
just
of
another
all the
nothing
movies
happens
we've
movie.
seen, this is really, really low. This is hovering between Spawn of Sithis and Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh,
really
thank God! At least I'm not on the bottom.
Yeah.
I'll take
No,
second worst
you're
any day.
hovering. Listen, you're hovering.
I
Yeah,
know I'm
y'all-
hovering, but I'm not on the level though.
Y'all sit at the same table at school dances, like because you're sitting
Yeah.
and you're not dancing.
Yep.
We're saying that much. Y'all run in the same circles. Y'all collect the same pogs.
Yeah, I got a
We're
sweet-
like two midgets arguing about who's taller.
I got a sweet Thanksgiving pog. That's all I know.
Well, and the weird thing is for me is being such a huge Alien fan, I would have thought that I would have come across this movie. But then I asked some of my alien friends that are in my super secret alien Facebook group, which you can only get invited to if you're a super alien fan, which is obvious why none of you have been invited yet.
Right.
And it's not me. I'm not the moderator, so don't come at me as to why. But I asked them, and I was like, hey, guy,
Hey, other person.
other
That
person,
may or may not be my alternate personality.
why haven't I
Tyler
ever heard this
Durden.
movie? And they said, because it's a pile of shit. And I was like, okay, thanks.
Also, Greg has said Duck is right about
That
this.
too, Greg.
Yes, Greg said also.
What does Greg know? He never watches any of the horror movies.
Yes, he watches every single one. He just doesn't come on the cast. every time.
That's what he says.
No, he's in the group. He gets the link. He watches them, dude, and he said it is shit. No, he didn't say that. But
Greg just hates anime.
you know, and it's not an anime thing, even, dude. This is not.
I like anime.
Yeah,
I have no problem
I like
with
anime too. So we're not shitting on anime. What we're
Yeah.
shitting on is Lily Cat.
So let me ask Javi, what other great films has this director or producer made besides Lily Cat and Anime World?
Fuck no.
Oh,
I never looked at.
That probably is a reason. There's probably a reason.
I never looked
behind
into. I rarely look into filmmakers like lines of work.
No, I don't believe that.
I really don't.
I do because if I enjoy something, I want to I wonder if they've made something else.
Let's
And
find
so
out.
I want to know if this guy's made something else so I can know not to fucking watch it.
Oh, you rat bastard!
Oh, well, he worked on Speed Racer. What else?
No. It's called Speed Tracer. It was close.
There was a lot of conversations about you guys ever go on a long trip, but you just don't have enough gas in your car. And you run out of gas, and I was like, I should have put gas in my car. 20-minute dialogue.
The car is called the Knock 6 instead of the Knock 5.
Not much else did he work on.
That's a shock.
Yeah.
It's an homage. It's an homage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a ripoff at all. By the way, remember Transformers GoBots? Did you guys watch GoBots? I like GoBots. It was
Oh.
always.
No, I did not.
I had a proper childhood.
I grew up with money.
So Lily Cat is shit.
Yeah,
I don't
total
know.
shit.
I don't know what to say about it. Like I said, I knew this was gonna be a short cast because there's not a lot to talk about.
There really isn't a lot to
Yeah, dude, there isn't so much that's going on. The animation's cool. The ship stuff is really cool. I'll give them credit for that. But everything else, the storyline. But my understanding too is we watched. I think everyone watched the dub version, maybe the sub version.
I saw the subs.
This movie was butchered. I couldn't find the original version, which was longer. I don't know why it's not online, but there's a longer version of this movie for the Japanese version.
On Amazon.
Was there a fourth cat in that version?
There was only 2 cats.
I counted 3, dude. I didn't know what was going on. I know when that cat got sucked into the wall, that was badass. I was like, fucking right on. So that's the stuff I clipped, and I guess we'll get
Well, I tried to look some reviews up on Rotten Tomatoes. There are 0 critic reviews for Rotten Tomatoes. So what about the audience? Oh, 56% people like them. And then you look down to try to read some of those. There are no featured reviews for Lily Cat because this movie has not been released yet. What the fuck does that mean?
That's because that was Javi making like 38 accounts.
A whole bunch of accounts.
Trying to throw
Greatest
people off
movie
the set.
ever.
the shit. It has about a 5 to 6 star rating from what I saw, but it is a cult film. It is very much liked in the anime community. It's one of those, like, you look up Lily Cat and immediately it says cult film Lily Cat over and over again.
That is a cult that I will never join.
That is
You're
a
not
cult
cool
that I
enough for
hope.
that cult. That's why. That's the issue.
Yes, you are very correct.
I hope that
You are
cult
very correct.
becomes a suicide cult. I hope they're one of those.
Well, they'll talk about suicide
Yeah.
But
like
they
a lot towards the end,
Yeah, towards the end. And then it just goes nowhere.
but it won't go anywhere. But
Yeah.
then they'll come up with some like that's the kind of cult that really rehearses the speech and they're saying it like all day long and they've just got it down pat. And then the second they have to say it, they just stumble right through it and call
Then
themselves
it's
butterflies.
someone jumps in and is like, "Hey, you ever notice how butterflies they're in a cocoon?"
Why?
Yeah, you're
Why
Hey,
did you
by the
steal
way,
my
look!
toucher?
I have a spaceship model of the Voyager. Look at that! Look at that! Pretty cool.
I think Greg will sum this up perfectly with his comment of boring bro. That is what
Boring
he said.
bro.
It is
He's the boring bro.
All right, guys.
Good comeback, Javi. That was
Greg,
really
you
good.
hear
That
me?
was-
You're the boring bro.
All right,
bro.
guys. Let's just get this done with.
Play your one clip.
Are we gonna recommend this? Starting
no.
with David. Yes.
No, fuck no.
Jay, do you recommend Lily Cat?
And if you're having a hard time sleeping, you might have a winner on your hands. I know, and I call them as I see them. So,
It is really weird. I was at Walgreens the other day, and the right next to NyQuil was a DVD of Lily Cat.
you had to have a You had to have a prescription.
Yeah.
Because-
Yes, show ID.
Yeah, because you might
Yeah,
not
it's
wake
heavy
up.
duty. Yeah. Sir, we're gonna need to see your ID for that. Why? Well, see, there's this scene where the guy talks about going to space for a very long time, and you might go into a coma. But yes, here you go, Lily Cat. Jesus Christ.
Procter and Gamble couldn't create a medicine strong
No.
enough to give you the narcotic
Mm-mm.
juice that this one will.
It's really weird. Pedophiles always have a copy of Lily Cat on them.
Oh my god.
Watch
Wow.
this.
Wow.
I don't appreciate that because I'm not a pedophile and I have a copy on me at all times.
We're not saying all
What do you-
we're not saying
listen,
all Lily Cat owners are pedophiles.
but all
We're just saying all
pedophiles
pedophiles
are
do
Lily
own
Cat
Lily
owners. Yes, that's the first thing the FBI looks for. We didn't find any child porn on his device, but we did find the director's cut of Lily Cat.
And we
It was
knew.
1 hour and 8 minutes long.
Yeah.
What makes you think this is your guy? Well, we did see a copy of Lily Cat. Book him.
Bring out the Hannibal mask. Put him in the Hannibal mask. We're taking him in.
Javi,
Say no more.
do you recommend it?
What the fuck do you think? Yeah. Oh, my mic's on here. Yes.
And I will say I will half and
Oh,
half.
you fucking cunt.
I'm
Just
gonna-
balls up and just say no that you won't.
I'm gonna
Give
half
out
and
your
half.
no.
I think the
No,
animation's really
I'm not
good.
gonna let you sit on the fence. You hate this movie. You Pennsylvania fuck. You hate it. Admit it. Don't recommend it. Get your ass back to Stone Mountain where you belong.
What does Stone Mountain, Georgia, have to do with any of this?
I was
Which
trying
is
to think of a
ironic.
country city in Pennsylvania, and I couldn't think of one, so I settled for Stone Mountain,
ironic.
Georgia.
Hey, this is ironic, Javi, because you mentioned Stone Mountain, Georgia. Stone Mountain, Georgia is the hometown of Jake the Snake Roberts. Jake the Snake Roberts had a dad named Grizzly Adams, who also happened to be a pedophile. I see it's all coming full circle.
Fuck. What?
I just can't. I didn't write. I look.
And oddly, he had a copy of Lily Cat also before it was made. So
He was a consultant for Lily Cat.
yeah, they brought him in. All right, let's get to these shitty clips. Shitty clips.
Shitty clips.
Hey, pay attention, Jay. You probably missed most of these.
Yeah, dude, this is like watching a whole new movie for me. I'm getting my popcorn. Here we go. I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna completely jump on Javi's side now. Javi, I think you're misunderstood.
Is there no sound? There we go.
Watch out!
Here he comes. That darn cat. That's a cool transition. They stole
Cool
that
transition.
on the Force Awakens. Real cat.
It's okay, Lily.
Don't tell me you're bringing it into deep sleep with you.
Of course, like I'm gonna leave
It
her
looks
at
like
home
Biff.
for 20 years. If I don't bring her with me, I'll never see her again.
Oh, yeah, and she'll be real practical to have around for all those space mice.
A lot more practical than your little pea shooter.
He's talking about his
Sexual
dick, of course.
tension.
Alien debris.
This didn't make any fucking sense to me at all.
Prune. Yeah, why
That
does?
device is collecting debris from space to like look for shit
But why did it break
and take
its own?
samples.
If it was meant to fit into that little cupboard right there, or that cubby, why did it break its own thing and break?
Doesn't make any fucking
It
sense.
doesn't make sense. Going down the toilet. And that's what the poop looks like. I did like this. This dissolve was pretty badass. Yep, that's a clip. Misdirect.
There you are, my baby. I was so completely worried about you when I saw you weren't in your capsule when I woke up.
Morning, guy. Hey.
Morning, day.
I don't know why I kept that. This is
Hey, guy.
dumb.
appears that you have two people aboard who are not who they claim to be, nor are they employees of SynCam. Evidently, they managed to enter the training program at the center with false identification, and then
So
joined the crew
dumb.
on your ship.
I'm not seeing a
Investigated this, of course.
correlation with set design to Alien in this.
No,
I think
no,
David's
not at
crazy.
all. No, not one bit. Not one bit. No, at the who does a intercom conversation and goes, I will throw up the pictures at the end of this interception or whatever this. Nothing makes
I
sense.
have their names and photos, which I'll put up at end of transmission, but Captain,
Why?
I must emphasize
Why?
that they obtained immediately.
I'm fucking stupid. Does he not realize his dogs are all dead?
Does anyone notice that the
Pretty
captain
phone, the
looks
cap-
like Abraham Lincoln too?
Yes.
Apparently, the Japanese think that we're all going to look like Abraham Lincoln in the future.
And one other question: could they have possibly drawn the black guy just a little bit more racist?
Yeah, I thought the
Like-
same thing.
Dude,
I don't know. You see Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball Z or
It
Jinx
is-
from Pokemon?
Yeah.
Dude, it looks like they directly got it from Sambo. It was pretty bad.
Yeah,
I was like,
it was pretty bad.
That's how you? I suppose I am. They're a lot better than a dog.
Hey, I love dogs myself.
Got that right. I've
Yeah,
got
that's
10
right.
of them at home in Florida, and I'm proud of them all.
They're all
And they'll all
dead.
be dead.
All dead. Let the bodies hit the rope.
Captain Dallas.
He dead as shit.
Parker!
That's what I'm saying. That's a total ripoff right there. All right, some cool stuff right here.
Nancy, what happened?
This scene was pretty cool.
It's
I like this.
badass. Pretty cool. Except the violence is fucking sort of all right. That's fucking creepy. Ah!
Oh my!
Yeah.
Blow it.
Uh-oh. They did show a titty too.
April O'Neil.
Does look like Megan Fox a little bit, doesn't it?
No, let's talk about like 80s cartoon April O'Neil.
Yeah, the jig is up.
Yeah, now I think I got it. I don't know why I didn't pick it up. You're not an employee of the corporation either now, are you? You're a detective.
Huh?
All I said was that medicine was a hobby. I don't remember saying that I specialized in it. What do you have up your sleeve?
The game's done, kid. You shouldn't have said either.
Very good, Mr. Detective. Your patience has been rewarded. You found the mad gunman who murdered those 3 men on King
Jay
Street.
doesn't remember any of this, and he's
Yeah,
missing out.
that's such a fucking weird subplot.
Getting old.
You're far too young.
What do you mean I'm too young?
David's favorite
Be the
speech from
same
this
age as you,
movie.
Captain.
I liked it, dude. This is
You
my
think
favorite part
so?
of the movie.
How old am I then? I just passed 240. Space navigation isn't really everything it's cracked up to be. The trouble starts when we return from a voyage in space.
You're chasing
Everyone's
a white
thrilled to get
whale.
home. They realize that 40, 50, or 60 years have elapsed.
And you
back where we came
realize
from.
it's
I
just
was
an
so
idea of
excited by my
chasing
first
death.
voyage. I got back
It's
to
not
Earth
really a
and met
whale
my
at
son,
all.
who I'd left as a baby.
I've never been on the ocean.
Grown into a man older than
It's
I
all a
was.
dream.
People treated me like a living fossil, and I realized I'm an anachronism. Not quite useless, but annoying to have around.
This is why Jay
So I
fell
escaped
asleep.
Back into space.
Fuck, dude, it's knocking me out right now. Even the anime characters are like, I wish God could kill me. Erase my cell.
Best shot of the movie. This is badass.
Dorothy?
Probably shows some titties here too.
What is it?
That's a great character creature design. This is also pretty creepy. I like this, and everything else is just creepy shit. Nice. The robot cat.
Robot Cat.
Cybernetic, anamorphic, something. And he just fried a cat. Woo! And then his head slides off. Fucking cool as shit.
What the hell is
Twisted hallway. The music wasn't bad. I'll give the music. The music was pretty sweet too. I like.
Yeah, it's way better than the music that they used in Alien, which was none.
Oh yeah. It's not a
Jerry
classic or anything.
Goldsmith. Yeah, it's not Jerry Goldsmith.
So you see, so it can't be a ripoff if it has a soundtrack and like a decent score to it. Boom.
It kind of sounds like a score that John Carpenter would do. So we're back to ripoff-ville.
Dang, yeah.
Which-
Pop. Oh, there are titties. There. I knew I accidentally did that.
I gotta be honest, the music does not fit. It sounds like a Christian rock band. Jesus is the light, and He is the answer for your sins. Jesus.
Mother.
My neighbors hate me.
This is 100% Alien ripoff. Mother and Alien. Mother.
Corporation.
God? They're not going to rely on a bunch of incompetent humans like us. And Little Cat's too faithful and reliable an employee to
Does
let
look
a
like it ran
bacteria
with it.
onto the ship to wipe out the crew.
It's crazy.
But Lily Cat was also like Hal from
It's a kitty cat.
Space
Get it,
Odyssey.
Remy. Get it, Remy.
All right, the bacteria.
Wow. This is when I woke up.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything, bro.
I'm just glad Jay didn't wake up and go, man, I better rewind this. This looks pretty cool.
I missed some good shit.
And he's like, he rewinds the entire movie, and he's like, oh, fuck.
Kaboom! This is the last clip, I believe.
And, well, it appears it's going to be
No,
quicker
one more.
than we thought.
This was badass. Because that's when I knew the movie was almost over. Cat's fist. I do love anime explosions. Seizure inducing. And then the demons die. I thought this was And that's all she wrote. So that
Seriously? Bad Robot was the produced that they did this?
yeah, they might as well. They remade a movie, which we're about to get to recommendations. Recommendations. Movies similar to this. The first one would be Bad Robot produced and terribly done. It is the Cloverfield Paradox. Have you guys seen this one?
That movie's so fucking bad.
It's just as bad as this one, and that's why I'm going to recommend it as a shitty bacteria space alien bullshit movie. Because out of space horror, this is one of my least favorite space horror movies I've ever seen. Period. Done. I was so underwhelmed by it. It is so fucking pointless. All the cool shit they show in the trailer here, it makes zero sense. Highly suggest you don't watch it, but I had to go with the theme of what we had. Second one is going to be Prometheus, which I do like. I don't know about you guys if you like.
That's because you're a snobby cunt. That's
why.
I hate this.
You hate Prometheus? I liked
Hate
it. It was
this
fun because of there's one scene in this movie that makes this movie work for me. Does anyone know what scene it is? Alien abortion.
Yeah.
The credits, when the credits roll.
No, alien abortion, good sir. That scene is fucking tight, but the rest of the movie is so-so. Why do you hate it, David? I'm curious.
I will send a link in the chat of a review that pretty much sums up everything I hate about this movie.
Sounds good. All right.
I saw that movie with Brian Rakestraw and Bobby Frisky back in 2012.
Holy shit.
And did you like it or did you just?
I did. It was everything. It brought back Ridley Scott. I mean, it was in theory it was supposed to be pretty good.
I thought it was better than
in theory.
It's like a stripper. It's pretty to look at, but once you start talking to it, you're like, oh, fucking kill me.
I did like the female lead. I liked her a lot.
Oh, she's great.
She was great in the.
Rona Mitra?
Girl with Dragon Tattoo trilogy.
Yeah, Rooney Mara.
Rooney Mara. I love her, man. She's awesome.
great.
Oh, Rooney Mara. Oh, sorry, yeah, her.
So let's do this. Let's watch two more trailers because of time that I brought to the party that I thought could be interesting. So the first one will be for The Flash. Have you guys seen these already?
Tell me something.
I just watched it today for the first time. I had no idea about the reveal.
None? You didn't know?
No,
So
I didn't know
Why
anything.
don't y'all be quiet because some of us haven't seen it.
All right, I'll start it over again.
What movie is this?
The Flash.
The Flash.
Tell me something. You can go.
That sounds like
anywhere you
Michael
want,
Keaton.
right? Any timeline. Any universe. Why do you want to stay and fight to save this one? You changed the future. And you changed the past.
Are you in?
Oh what it
Dude.
looks like, but what a tease.
Oh, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was badass. So you didn't know about the Michael Keaton coming back at all, huh?
I had not heard any of that, man. My fucking nerd heart on exploded
Yeah.
when at first I heard his voice, and I
Mm.
was like, that's got to be Michael Keaton. And when I saw the battle, you got to be shitting me.
Yeah, and it looks like they're doing the classic can't move cow. It looks like it's the original like Frankenstein cow, where it's his
He
head
can't
can
move
only
his head.
move if
Yeah.
he moves his whole body, which is
Yep.
come on, it gives it an otherworldly a presence to the Batman. So I like it. What'd you think, Jay, for a trailer you hadn't seen yet? Did it work for
Pretty
you?
good. Yeah, of course. I love the Flash.
Yeah.
Flash is probably my favorite DC character.
And it's cool that they're doing a version of Flashpoint too. So I thought that was pretty cool that they're doing that. Which the animated Flashpoint movie is tits. It's so good. All right, let's watch the second trailer. You guys already know what it's gonna be. Once we get past this, the Batman. Now I haven't watched
Dude.
this yet. Has
Oh,
everyone else
so
seen
good.
this?
Yeah,
Good.
Okay.
So good.
so good.
Police! Hands up! Stay still! Get out of here!
Fear is a tool. But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning. I've been trying to reach you.
Fire the gun!
This is about a king, and Riddler's the match.
I can take care of myself.
If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left.
I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Whoa! Take it easy, sweetheart.
Oh!
You hear everything they say, ain't you?
Maybe we're not so different. Who are you under there?
Terrible.
Vengeance.
Terrible.
What's black and blue and dead all over? You. Dear God.
I got you! I got you!
Sound like the Imperial March almost. All right.
Okay. I gotta say something.
Good.
This is the only movie I am really looking forward to see, and this will probably be the first movie I see in a theater. I cannot fucking wait. I cannot wait for this movie.
Yeah, that looked pretty sweet. It looks like there's hints to the Court of Owls, which has ties to the Batman family. Do you guys know about the Court of Owls storyline? If not, I don't want to. No, I'm not going to say anything more. Other than that, that should be interesting. I think as a trilogy, they're going to explore that more in the second movie. So I think the Riddler's identity could possibly be a misdirect, and that's all the more I'm going to say. So they might go into that or not. We'll see. Go ahead, David. What's up?
So, one of the reasons why I love what I'm seeing so far is, for me, as a fan of Batman, this blends two of the things about the other movies I really loved. This takes the super dark aspect of the Christopher Nolan Batman, but the thing I really didn't like about that was it felt too real. It felt like it was in a real world, but this also has the element of the Tim Burton Batman, where it has a fantasy element to it. So it looks like Batman in Dark City type of thing, you know? And I love blending those two things together. It looks so fucking good.
Well, this is definitely a play on the Long Halloween, which is one of the more celebrated storylines. And the Long Halloween doesn't have a lot to do. It's a detective story. It has to do with the mafia, the Capone, not Capone. I can't think of his name. The main mob boss who was in Batman Begins. He's caught about halfway through the movie, and then all the rogues gallery. In the comic book, it's 13 issues because it's the Long Halloween, and every issue focuses on a different rogue, a villain from the rogues gallery, except for the Riddler is the one that goes the whole way through. So every villain gets their own issue, but the Riddler plays through the whole thing. So it's pretty cool that they're doing that. The Long Halloween was also an inspiration for Batman Begins when they first made that. But yeah, it looks badass. I'm excited about it. I think it looks cool. Jay, how about you? You got any thoughts on it?
Yeah. I've always liked Batman movies, so I'm pretty happy about it. I haven't really found a Batman movie I didn't like, so I'm here for it.
Man, the guy that directed Lost Boys, his Batman movies were fucking, for me.
I still like them. I
like Batman Forever. Batman Forever is just fine to me.
And if you look at them as an extension of the '66 Batman, that's what they were doing. They were just doing campy Batman and a new version of it. So when you look at Batman and Robin, he went campy for a reason. And Batman and Robin, it's not a great movie, but if you enjoy it as a comedy, it's I watch it again.
Jessup, I got a little trivia for you. Do you know the reason why Michael Keaton wasn't in Batman Forever?
I don't.
You can blame Jim Carrey.
Oh, why is that?
Because Michael Keaton was in a long relationship with Courtney Cox.
Holy shit.
And after Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, she started dating Jim Carrey. Michael Keaton turned down $15 million because his penis got hurt. I can't, but that is what is very much considered the reason why he turned it down, because he refused to look at the guy fucking his ex. So
that's insane. Javi, what'd you think of the Batman trailer?
I honestly cannot wait. I think this is probably going to be the best Batman movie. I think Robert Pattinson is going to easily be my number 2 favorite Batman.
Yeah.
I think people are going to be surprised by his Bruce Wayne and Batman portrayal.
Yeah.
I would what I would love, and I know it's not going to happen, but man, if fucking what's his face could show up as the Joker, that would
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yes. Oh my god. I would fucking lose my mind.
Yeah. I had a theory in my head a long time ago that this was going to be set in the 90s, and that could be a possibility, but this is a modern film. You can see telephones and stuff like that. So
am I wrong in saying that I thought that what's his face from DC was a pretty good Batman? Like, I would have liked to have seen him in his own Batman.
Ben Affleck?
Yeah, I kind of enjoyed him.
He was a good Batman.
He's actually going to be in the Flash movie also. With Michael Keaton.
Because he's doing different timelines.
It's a multiverse. So that's in the end,
cool,
you
man.
see 3 versions of the Flash. You see it's Ezra Miller, I believe, all 3 versions is him. So, and he's like, "Are you in?" He's asking Keaton Batman, but that's the connection. And it could be also misdirect. Have you guys ever read or watched Flashpoint Paradox?
I read it.
Yeah. So it has the Batman in that universe is not Bruce Wayne. It is Thomas Wayne, his father, and the Joker is Martha Wayne, his mother. So
what?
It's a completely different take on it. But there could be a chance that Keaton is simply playing Thomas Wayne, but I'm guessing he's probably playing '89 Batman, which everyone wants to see. So that'd be badass.
And guys, I also thought that
No, go ahead.
Bruce Wayne's Alfred, I thought he was one of the best Alfreds.
Michael Gunn,
actor.
Yeah.
Who's the actor? Who's the actor that played Alfred? No, that played he played Alfred with Ben Affleck.
Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons. Yes, Jeremy fucking Irons. Oh, and let's bow our heads to Michael Caine, another Alfred. He is retired from acting.
Oh, no doubt, he's out.
Yeah.
After we just punched the hand.
So he says.
Health reasons.
Oh,
The greatest Scrooge of all time, as I've
I'm
always
Michael
said.
Caine.
The size of
I'm
the
pure
package.
cocaine.
Uh, Guys, any recommendations for you guys for this week? What you got, Jay?
All right. In the vein of horrendous and shameless ripoffs, I would like to bring you a movie review from our good friends at Screen Rant when they talk about a movie that David might have heard of because it came out when he was a teenager, called Star Chaser: The Legend of Orin. Let me give you this. This review, and we can. I think it'd fit with old Lily Cat. So here we go. Star Chaser holds the distinction of being one of the few animated Star Wars ripoffs, as well as an early animated film to be released in 3D and to combine CGI with traditional animation. Still, it's just as reminiscent of Star Wars as any of its live-action counterparts. The film follows Orin, a peasant worker who discovers she's the chosen one by wielding an Excalibur-like laser sword and using it to take down the tyrannical Zygon. Along the way, he teams up with a renegade smuggler, a princess, and two helpful droids. The resemblance is so uncanny that both Gene Siskel and Vincent Canby separately joked that Lucasfilm ought to file a lawsuit against the filmmakers. So, if you love Lily Cat, you probably would like Star Chaser.
And it's animated?
Oh yeah, it's I happened upon it when I was about 22, and I was like, "Is this a?" I really thought it was a Star Wars animated movie, and I was like, "Nah." Han Solo didn't have a receding hairline, and how do you get a receding hairline on an animated character? That was the unique choice, and I was like, "Okay, wow, dude, Luke Skywalker's a rock star in this one. He's got a mean mullet." And yeah, and then the sword is like, man, that's a thick ass saber.
I know what the hell I'm looking up tonight. Star Chaser is going to be, instead of watching porn, I shall be watching information on Star Chaser.
I have a recommendation.
What you got, David?
This is from the world of Roger Corman. This is a complete and total alien ripoff called Forbidden World. And it's super gory. It's ridiculous. But the cool thing about it is the set designer is none other than one James Cameron.
Yeah, didn't they use like boxes from McDonald's or something like that?
Yeah, they use the
hallways?
styrofoam boxes for the hallways. Yeah.
Didn't he also direct it?
No. His first directing was a Roger Corman classic called Piranha 2, the Spawning.
Did y'all watch the movies that made us on Aliens?
Yes,
That's
I did.
yeah, they tell us a lot about it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that Cameron was a Canadian.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that how cheaply Aliens was made. $15.5 million budget. That's impressive.
Very, very.
Javi, you got any more recommendations from the world of Lily Cat or anime or anything?
Like in the same vein.
Yeah.
It's not going to be animated though.
That's fine.
Ours aren't.
I want to say Life. Life kind of like I slept on Life. Life was really good. Not really good. I liked it though.
It had a great ending.
It really did that, and it was insane.
Yeah,
and it opened the door for an even more boring movie, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, or Battle Los Angeles. I fuck with Battle Los Angeles.
Oh, that's hard to watch because that's that annoying camera shaking.
Yeah, shaking.
That's right.
Got that shakes. Well, all right, guys. With that said, David, where can they find you on the internet?
You can find me at Stop Motion Nightmares and on Facebook, Instagram, Children of Dave. I just got hired to do a music video. I just completed it. It's pretty trippy.
Is that Australian band?
It's not them, but it's another guy from Australia. And yeah, it's a really cool, really trippy song called Nietzsche Paradox or Parallax.
Are you doing the painting thing again, or the still frame looks like a painting, or are you doing the stop motion? Or
what I did is I actually, because he didn't want to pay for a full on like me make the video for him, and so I said for $100 I will use footage I already have, and I'll just put it together and slap your music on it. And he's like, fine. So I did that. What I did is I combined, put all this stop motion stuff, but I layered it. And so the images are layered over each other, and it's really trippy. And I use that mirror effect.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like a Rorschach test type of thing.
Creepy.
But it's really cool, and it actually fits the song really well. So it was a pretty easy thing. So I did that. And then on the 30th, I'll be at a burlesque show in Louisville on the 31st. I'll be hosting the most insane comedy show of the fucking year. It's the Addison Improv, where all the comics are impersonating their favorite famous dead and alive comedians. Jay, did we get clarification if I'm introducing the people as the characters are portraying and giving those credits?
I think we'll make a decision closer, but I think we'll introduce them as their character, not them.
That would be awesome. Because I want to do that because I want to do the credits. You know, you might have seen him on Mork and Mindy, and he'll be coming out with his new special, Live in the Sunset. Please give it up for Robin Williams. I want to do that so bad.
Oh yeah, did you hear about that? Yeah.
Come on, people, don't leave them hanging.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
Like, where in Louisville is that burlesque show?
It is at, here I can tell you, I think it's called a place called Pin City or Copper Tin or something like that. It's inside that Music City Mall, but it's a bar. And it's a burlesque show, and that's on Saturday the 30th.
What time?
I will tell you in just a quick second here, sir. It should be, I think the doors open at 8, show starts at 9, but it's going to have magic and burlesque girls and people spinning.
And Javi and drag. He's showing up.
Why do you want me in drag so bad, dude?
I just want to see. I didn't get to see Frida or whatever you did that time.
Oh, that's right. I think you started working later on.
Yeah.
You did Frida?
Yeah.
I went as Frida when I was working at the Improv. I dressed up as Frida, and I was like taking tickets and doing transaction as Frida. And I got amazing. A lot of stares.
You got a lot of looks.
That demographic doesn't view like drag queens well.
Not in the good way.
It's called Copper Penny. It's inside
Copper Penny.
Copper Penny inside the Music City Mall. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8:30.
Oh,
all right.
I'm gonna try to go.
It's a variety show. So burlesque, aerialist, improv, comedy, magic, all that kind of shit.
And then you can check us out on the internet at wearepodcast.podbean.com, where you can check out all the podcasts. Also check out our social media at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, /wearepodcast. I put the WAP and reviews up on there. And of course, you can check us out every Monday for Camp /Horrorcast, where we talk more movies from the past at 8 p.m. Central Time. Next week will be Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, which I'm not sure there's any witches in it, but I will find out. I've never seen it before, so that
you've never seen Halloween 3?
I'm super fucking pumped. No, I didn't even know what that is. That's awesome looking though.
Wait, Jay, have you seen this before?
Is it the 3 kids? Nice.
Yep.
Iconic. Is there a callback to that in Halloween Kills?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
I mean, it's getting much maligned, but I mean, it just hit me right, man.
I hear it's brutal. Like, I hear it's vicious. The kills are fucking awesome.
Yeah, it really is. But like, usually, like, gore can kind of make me flinch a little bit, and this one didn't make me. I liked it. I just did. I liked the movie.
Yeah, Jay had high praise for it, so I want to watch it this week. That's my plan. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for being here. We will see y'all next week. Thank you so much for checking.
Oh wait, hold on, take a tea.
Take a tea.
Jay, where can they find you? That you're doing the Ego Phoenix?
Yeah,
Ego Phoenix. Yeah.
My bad.
I'm doing Ego Phoenix Fearcast World Tour. I didn't do one yesterday, so I landed on the Czech Republic. So I'm actually going to do one from Czech Republic and Slovakia. Today I'm going to be covering a movie. It's called Valerie, in Valerie's Week of Wonders, which was made in 1970, and it's a really trippy acid kind of fantasy horror. And I'm also doing what some would probably consider the most famous horror movie set in that area of the world, Eli Roth's Hostel.
Ooh. That movie gave me nightmares.
Hard, same.
That movie gave me,
That first one was so fucking brutal.
Yeah, and it was weird because I was the one doing the killing. Like, the dream or the nightmare, I'll never forget it, man. It was, I had a hooker, and I chopped her in half, and she was floating in water, and I was trying to keep her alive because I was fucking her dead corpse.
Oh God, David!
It was getting cold, and so I was trying to keep her alive. And I woke up, and I was like, no,
never again, no.
Yeah.
Look at Javi down there. He's terrified.
I was horrified because my dick was really hard. And I was like, no.
I want to be honest. Like, if Freddy Krueger walked in on that dream, he would probably go right back to where he came from.
He would do that whole like walking backwards thing.
It's like, I want to get you, Dave.
Oh. Yeah.
Wrong. All right, on that
Freddy, is
note.
that you? No, it's not.
And
me. It's
I do
Jason.
things to kids, but that seems a little bit much, bitch.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, bitch. All right, on that note, bye. Stop stream.